Have you ever wanted to disagree with someone in English, but were afraid of sounding rude?
It happens to me all the time. I want to be polite.
Hello and welcome to Hello English.
That's right, I'm Leo.
And I'm Maya. We're so glad you're here with us today. We're the channel that makes learning English easy and fun, with natural dialogues and quizzes.
Today we'll master B2 phrases to agree, disagree, and persuade respectfully. You'll handle any discussion with confidence.
Let's start with the art of agreement, how to concur gracefully.
Sounds good. How do we show strong agreement?
Our first phrase is powerful. I couldn't agree more.
I couldn't agree more. What does that mean exactly?
It means you completely agree. You have no doubt at all. For pronunciation, stress couldn't to show emphasis.
So I couldn't agree more.
Perfect. Notice how your voice drops at the end of the statement. Imagine someone says this new policy is excellent for our team.
I'd respond, I couldn't agree more. It will boost morale.
Excellent. You used it naturally. Now, audience, how would you respond to learning English is so rewarding?
I'd definitely say, I couldn't agree more.
Fantastic. It's a powerful way to show full support and conviction. It's a key B2 phrase for expressing strong agreement.
I feel confident with that one. It's clear.
Great start. Let's move to another strong agreement phrase.
Okay, I'm ready for the next one.
This one is, that's exactly how I feel.
Is that similar to I couldn't agree more?
Yes, but it emphasizes shared emotion or personal perspective. It builds immediate rapport with the other person.
That's exactly how I feel.
Good. Keep your voice natural and sincere. This coffee is absolutely amazing today.
I'd say that's exactly how I feel. It's perfect.
Excellent, audience. Try this. Learning new phrases is exciting and useful.
I'd respond, that's exactly how I feel. It makes me confident.
Fantastic. It's very relatable and connects you to the speaker. This phrase is great for showing empathy and understanding.
I like that one. It feels very natural.
It's a wonderful way to connect with someone's sentiments.
I'll definitely use it in conversations.
Wonderful. Now let's explore partial agreement.
So when you agree a bit, but not completely?
Precisely. Our phrase is, I see your point, but...
I see your point, but... So acknowledge, then add my idea.
Exactly. It softens any potential disagreement that follows. It's a polite way to introduce a counter-argument.
I see your point, but...
Good. The but is crucial for signaling a shift. Example, I see your point about the budget, but we need to invest in quality.
Okay, I see your point about the budget, but we need to invest in quality.
Great. Now, Leo, respond to, working from home is always better for productivity.
I see your point, but I miss the office interaction and collaboration.
Excellent. You acknowledged their view before adding your own perspective. Audience, how would you respond to, summer is the best season for holidays?
I see your point, but I prefer spring for its mild weather.
Perfect. It's polite, clear, and uses a conditional clause.
Conditional clause? Like if?
Yes, it sets up a condition for your counterpoint, making it less direct. This is a key B2 grammar point for nuanced discussions.
Ah, I see. Very useful for complex topics.
Absolutely. Let's try another partial agreement phrase.
I'm ready.
This one is, that's a fair point.
What's the difference from I see your point?
Fair point means you understand and accept its validity. But you might still have other thoughts or additions.
That's a fair point.
Good. It shows you're actively listening and considering their input. Scenario: the deadline is tight, but we can definitely do it if we work hard.
That's a fair point about the deadline. We need to prioritize tasks.
Excellent. You acknowledge the validity of their statement. Audience, try. Cats are more independent and easier to care for than dogs.
That's a fair point. They do require less direct attention.
Perfect. It's a polite and concise acknowledgement. This phrase is great for showing respect for another's opinion.
I like that one. It's short and effective.
It is very useful in professional settings.
I'll definitely add it to my vocabulary.
Great. One more for partial agreement.
Okay, what's the last one?
It's I'm with you up to a point.
So partial agreement again, but with a slight reservation.
Exactly. It implies you agree with some part, but not necessarily everything. You have specific reservations about certain aspects.
I'm with you up to a point.
Good. For connected speech, up to a point can sound like up to a point.
Okay, up to a point.
Perfect. Scenario: the new marketing plan is absolutely brilliant and flawless.
I'm with you up to a point on the plan, but the budget seems a bit too high.
Excellent. You identified a specific reservation clearly and politely. Audience, try. This movie is a masterpiece. Everyone should see it.
I'm with you up to a point, but the ending was a bit weak for me.
Fantastic. Very clear and nuanced disagreement. This phrase is excellent for expressing subtle differences in opinion.
I feel good about these agreement phrases now.
You're doing great, Leo. You've mastered nuanced agreement.
Thanks, it's really helpful.
Let's quickly recap our agreement phrases. I couldn't agree more.
That's exactly how I feel.
I see your point, but that's a fair point.
And I'm with you up to a point.
Now let's move on to disagreeing respectfully, how to challenge ideas without offending.
This is important. How do we start?
Our first phrase is, I'm not so sure about that.
I'm not so sure about that. It sounds gentle.
It is. It softens disagreement and invites further discussion. It's not a direct no, which is less confrontational.
I'm not so sure about that.
Good. Keep your tone calm and inquisitive. Scenario: he's definitely the best candidate for the job, no question.
I'm not so sure about that. I think we have other strong options to consider.
Excellent. You open the door for more discussion without being rude. Audience, how would you respond to, this new rule is perfect for everyone?
I'm not so sure about that. It might have some unforeseen drawbacks.
Perfect. It's polite, thoughtful, and uses softening phrases.
Softening phrases like might?
Exactly. Modal verbs like might or could are great for politeness. This is a key B2 grammar focus for polite communication.
Got it? Very useful for delicate situations.
That's the goal. Let's try another phrase.
Okay, I'm ready.
Next we have, with all due respect.
That sounds quite formal.
It is. It shows you value their view, even if you don't share it. It's a polite but firm way to state your disagreement.
With all due respect.
Good. Maintain a steady, respectful cadence. Scenario: your proposal is the only viable way forward for this project.
With all due respect, I think we should consider alternatives before deciding.
Excellent. You were firm but maintained respect for their position. Audience, try. The manager's decision is final and cannot be questioned.
With all due respect, I have a different perspective on this matter.
Fantastic. It's a strong, polite challenge to an idea.
This uses a modal verb, right? Like should?
Yes, should consider is a polite suggestion, not a demand. This phrase is very professional and suitable for formal discussions.
I can definitely use this at work. It's very clear.
Absolutely. Let's learn another one.
What's next?
Our third disagreement phrase, I beg to differ.
Is that similar to with all due respect and formality?
Yes, it's also formal and polite. It means I politely disagree. It's a classic idiom for expressing a different opinion.
I beg to differ.
Good. Clear articulation is key for this phrase. Scenario. This is absolutely the best movie of the year, hands down.
I beg to differ. I found the plot a bit predictable, actually.
Excellent. You stated your different opinion clearly and politely. Audience, try. Working weekends is always good for overall productivity.
I beg to differ. I believe rest and work-life balance are crucial.
Fantastic. It's direct yet courteous, a true B2 skill.
So an idiom is a phrase where the meaning isn't obvious from the words.
Precisely, I beg to differ is a great example of that. It's a very sophisticated way to disagree.
I'll remember that. It sounds very intelligent.
Does. One more disagreement phrase.
Okay, I'm ready.
Last disagreement phrase, I'm afraid I disagree.
I'm afraid makes it softer, right?
Exactly. I'm afraid is a softening adverb here. It expresses a slight regret or hesitation before disagreeing.
I'm afraid I disagree.
Good. Keep your tone calm and polite. Scenario, the new restaurant has the best service in this city.
I'm afraid I disagree. I heard about some long wait times there.
Excellent. You politely presented a counterpoint with a reason. Audience, try. Online learning is always superior to traditional classes.
I'm afraid I disagree. In-person interaction offers unique value.
Fantastic. Very polite and clear using a softening phrase.
So, I'm afraid is a good way to be polite when disagreeing?
Yes, it's a very common and effective way to soften your statement. It shows consideration for the other person's feelings.
I see. I'll definitely practice this one.
That's the spirit. You're doing great.
Thanks.
Let's quickly recap our disagreement phrases. I'm not so sure about that.
With all due respect.
I beg to differ.
And I'm afraid I disagree.
Now let's move to gentle persuasion, how to win others over.
This sounds like a useful skill. How do we persuade gently?
Our first phrase is, have you considered?
Have you considered? It sounds like a question, not a demand.
Exactly. It suggests an idea without being pushy or demanding. It opens the door for discussion and collaboration.
Have you considered?
Good. Use a rising intonation for the question, making it inviting. Scenario, we should launch the product next week no matter what.
Have you considered waiting until after the holiday season for better impact?
Excellent. You offered an alternative respectfully. Audience, try. We need to cut the budget immediately.
Have you considered looking for new revenue streams instead of cutting?
Fantastic. Very persuasive and constructive.
This uses a question to gently challenge an idea.
Precisely. It's a subtle way to introduce a different viewpoint. This is a key B2 strategy for influencing decisions.
I like that. It feels less confrontational.
Very effective. Let's try another persuasion phrase.
Okay, what's next?
Next, we have another way of looking at it is,
So offering a different perspective?
yes, it reframes the situation and helps someone see a new possibility. It's about broadening their viewpoint, not rejecting it.
Another way of looking at it is,
Good. For connected speech, looking at it can sound like looking at it.
okay, looking at.
Perfect. Scenario. The project is too complex. We should give up.
Another way of looking at it is that it's an opportunity to innovate and grow.
Excellent. You turned a negative into a positive. Very persuasive. Audience, try. Our sales are down this quarter. It's a disaster.
Another way of looking at it is that we can learn from this data and improve.
Fantastic. Very constructive and forward-thinking.
This uses suggestive language, not demanding.
Precisely. It's about guiding, not dictating. This phrase is excellent for collaborative problem solving.
I get it. I'm feeling more confident about persuasion.
That's wonderful. Let's learn another one.
What's the third persuasion phrase?
It's, I understand where you're coming from, but imagine if...
That's a long one, but it sounds very empathetic.
It is. It acknowledges their view, then introduces a hypothetical scenario. It's very empathetic and powerfully persuasive.
I understand where you're coming from, but imagine if...
Good. Break it down naturally. Don't rush it. Scenario. I don't want to try new marketing strategies. The old ones work.
I understand where you're coming from, but imagine if we reached a wider audience.
Excellent. You painted a positive picture of the potential outcome. Audience, try. I'm worried about the cost of this new equipment. It's too much.
I understand where you're coming from, but imagine if it doubled our efficiency.
Fantastic. Very compelling, using conditional clauses for hypothetical situations.
Like if we reached or if it doubled.
Yes, exactly. They help create a vision of a different future. This is a very advanced and effective persuasion technique.
Very clever. I'll definitely use this one.
Great. One more for gentle persuasion.
Okay, what's the last one?
It's wouldn't it be better if...
Another question to suggest an idea?
Yes, it invites collaboration by suggesting an improvement or alternative. It shows you're thinking about the group's benefit, not just your own.
Wouldn't it be better if...
Good. Use a rising intonation, making it sound like a genuine suggestion. Let's just stick to the old plan. It's safe.
Wouldn't it be better if we explored some new, innovative options?
Excellent. You gently pushed for innovation and progress. Audience, try. We should have meetings every single day to stay updated.
Wouldn't it be better if we had fewer, more focused meetings instead?
Fantastic. Very constructive, using a modal verb for politeness.
The wouldn't makes it polite, right?
Yes, would is a key modal verb for polite suggestions and hypothetical situations. This phrase is highly effective in team discussions.
I'm ready for the quiz now. I feel prepared.
Almost there. You've done wonderfully with persuasion.
Thanks.
Let's quickly recap our persuasion phrases. Have you considered?
Another way of looking at it is,
I understand where you're coming from, but imagine if...
And wouldn't it be better if...
Quick reminder, if you're finding this lesson useful, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel grow.
It really does. Your support helps us make more lessons.
All right, Leo, time for a quick quiz to test your understanding.
I'm ready. Bring on the questions.
Question 1. Your colleague suggests a very expensive solution to a problem. Which response is the most polite and constructive? A. That's a terrible idea. I disagree completely. I see your point, but have you considered the cost?
I think C. I see your point, but have you considered the cost?
That's exactly right, Leo. You acknowledged their idea first.
Before politely introducing my concern about the cost.
Precisely. It's collaborative, not confrontational. Great job.
Good to know I got that one right.
Question 2. Does the phrase, I beg to differ, signal agreement or disagreement?
Disagreement. It's a formal way to say you don't agree.
Correct. I beg to differ is indeed a formal and firm way to state a disagreement.
Polite but direct, as we learned.
Exactly. You remembered the nuance perfectly.
I'm doing better than I thought.
You are. Question 3. Fill in the blank to make this sentence persuasive. That's a good starting point. The answer is, perhaps we could explore other options as well.
So, perhaps we could explore other options as well.
Excellent, Leo. You used perhaps and could for a gentle, persuasive suggestion.
It's not demanding, it's inviting collaboration.
Exactly. You've truly grasped the art of arguing nicely.
I feel good about the quiz. Thanks for the practice.
You did great. Let's quickly review the key phrases we've practiced today. For strong agreement, I couldn't agree more, and that's exactly how I feel.
For partial agreement, I see your point, but that's a fair point, and I'm with you up to a point.
For polite disagreement, I'm not so sure about that. With all due respect, I beg to differ, and I'm afraid I disagree.
And for gentle persuasion, have you considered? Another way of looking at it is, I understand where you're coming from, but imagine if, and wouldn't it be better if?
You've covered a lot. These phrases will make your English discussions much more effective. And that's all the time we have for today. We hope you learned a lot.
Absolutely. Keep your learning streak going by watching our next lesson on small talk right here.
Practice what you've learned. Leave a comment below with your own example of arguing nicely.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye.